All right, you guys. Sorry about that. My Chrome crashed. It froze on me. So anyway, yeah. So we're back up and running. Everything should be okay now. This hour is a reading hour. We're going to be taking a look at maybe one or two stories and practicing our pronunciation as we read through the stories. The first story we're going to take a look at is entitled "They Were Very Much in Love." And the link is here in the Verbling chat box as well as in the Google chat box. All right, very nice. So let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Doing well, thank you.
Very nice. Good to have you here.
Good to see you as well.
Let's see here. Well, that's very strange. I'm looking at the board and it says that I have 15 class or. Oh no, okay. Whew. No, it was still kind of all stuck together. I was like, what? Yeah, I think there was a problem with Chrome and then Verbally. I don't know. Yeah, it kicked me out, and I was like, what? Yeah, something went wrong. Hey there, Donato. How are you?
Hi, Teacher Chad. I'm fine. Thanks so much.
Great. How have you been?
I've been always wrong. I'm not following a lot. Verbling.
So you're not in. Where were you at before? Bosnia or?
Yeah, no. I came back from Kosovo.
Kosovo. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'm working in Rome again, and.
Are you still with the military?
For the rest of my life.
Oh, for the rest of your life.
That's my job.
Okay, all right. And you're in the military police, right?
Yeah. Here we have this special thing that in Italy I'm a policeman. It's a military corps, but with police duties. So it is not military police, like as you think. It's military police abroad.
Don't you have two different police forces there, right? You have like the Fuerza something or other, and then you have the
Carabinieri, yeah.
Yeah. So which are you part of that group?
There is the normal police, the civil corps. There is Carabinieri, mine, which is a military corps with civil duties, no?
Okay. All right.
So just abroad we are military police. In Italy we are just police.
Okay, but you're part of the Carabinieri?
Yes.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Very cool. So, and that's the higher level, right?
No, it's just two different corps. In Italy, maybe I don't know.
It's super confusing because they have the two police forces, and I've tried to read about it to try and understand. Okay, well, what does the Carabinieri do, and what does the other people do? And
we do just the same thing. It's a question, I think, of competition, each other.
Yeah.
And I think on one end, if I can say it this way. There is like a positive aspect, like the citizen, if he's not satisfied or do not trust one corp, can always go to the other one. For example, if there were just one police corp, although you go to another station, the chief is always the same in the end. Maybe it would be the same coroner, the same general, whilst here, just changing like station or police department, you have to do with just another kind of institution. So from this side, you could be you can rely on saying if you think that there is corruption, or maybe in one corp has diciamo friendship, a kind of friendship with, for example, your offender. Maybe it couldn't happen if you go to the other one, but it costs us a lot since there is the aspect that Europe is fining us since a lot of years because everyone should have just one joint police force. And the other bad aspect is that we have to to 911. It means that they do not talk a lot each other, and maybe it could happen something just next to me, and I don't know it because they call police. They call the other police force.
Yeah, and there's not real good communication. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they try their best, but
Yeah, doesn't happen all the time. Okay. Well, cool. Thank you for explaining. Let's see, Shadow. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine, thank you.
Great, great. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Okay. We also have Aline, or is it Aline?
Aline, that's right.
Aline, from Brazil, from what I remember, right?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right.
Very good. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And Ken, how you doing, Ken?
Yes, sorry, my computer froze, so I couldn't complete the last class. But
Oh,
anyway,
it's okay. It's all right. No worries. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get rolling. Oh, it didn't pull up. Let's see here. I might have to do this. Yep, Chrome is being funky. It's being super funky. There we go. All right, very nice. So we're going to start off with Shadow this hour.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Shadow, please read from it was about 9 p.m. and finish this paragraph. Let me have you read down to here where it says, is that you, Frank?
Okay. It was about 9 p.m. on Sunday night, and Jim Standish was catching up on the sports scores on television. He relaxed in the recliner that his fiancée had given him on his last birthday. Dressed in the sweats that he sometimes used for pajamas, since he didn't do much jogging or exercise, his curly black hair spread out on the back of the chair and sipping a beer. He watched intently as his favorite teams were beaten again that day, feeling confident that he could forget the happening of the previous week. He was startled by the ringing of the telephone and thinking it must be his cable driver inquiring about the next morning's ride and reminding him that it was his turn to drive. After two rings, he picked up the receiver. "Hello," he said. "Is that you, Frank?"
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Let's take a look at 3 parts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first up, we have the ED ending, okay, on startled instead of startled, startled. And then give me good E sounds here, okay? So he was startled by the ringing. He was startled by the ringing.
He was startled by the ringing.
Good, good. One more time. He was startled by the ringing.
He was startled by the ringing.
Good, good. Nice job. Next up, we have the word watched. Okay, so ED ending here instead of watched. Okay, he watched intently.
He watched intently.
Okay, very nice. And, okay, we're going to be practicing beer, the long E sound here, beer, and sip. Okay, with the P. Sipping a beer, sipping a beer.
Sipping a beer.
Good. One more time. Sipping a beer.
Sipping a beer.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Let's go to Pop.
Doing well. Good afternoon, teacher.
Very good, very good. Okay, Paco, let's have you read from, no, it's Inspector Callie. Okay, let's have you finish this this paragraph here and read down to here where it says "and collapsed in the stall," please.
Okay. No, it is Inspector Colley. You remember from last month, the Sims case. Oh yes, he countered. What can I do for you? I'd like to know if we could get together for a little talk. Say tomorrow morning? That's impossible. I have to be at work by 7:30. It's very important. Yes, it's important to the investigation into the death of your fiancée, Peggy. He could sense from the urgency in the cop's voice that he must have found something that hadn't been uncovered in the preliminary hearing with the medical examiner. Peggy Sims, gym teacher and head of the phys ed department at Radcliffe High School, was found unconscious and dying in the locker room on Monday evening, 3 weeks ago, while taking a shower with Royce Rawlings, one of the other teachers. She became dizzy and collapsed in the stall.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Let's take a look here. First up, we have the word Monday instead of Monday. It's Monday. Monday evening.
Monday.
Monday. Okay, very nice. Next up is the word examiner. You were correct the first time here. So, the medical examiner.
Medical examiner.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word urgency. Right here, instead of it's urgency.
Urgency.
Okay, very good. Next we have the word, yes, it's important. Okay, now here you added a T on the end of yes, saying yes, it's. So it's yes, it's important.
Yes, it's important.
Okay, good. One more time. Yes, it's important.
Yes, it's important.
Very nice. Next up is the word countered. Right here, ed ending instead of countered, it's countered.
Countered.
Okay, one more time. Countered. Good. Nice job. Thank you, Paco.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, let's go to Donato. Okay, Donato, please read from the other teacher. Finish this paragraph. Here, and let's have you read down to here where it says, as piously as religion, please.
Chad?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. May I read?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, the other teacher immediately grabbed her cell phone and called 911. The time wasted in the MT's efforts to gain entrance to the school probably cost Peggy her life. All the doors had been safety locked right after the last student left for the day. An investigation into her demise revealed little more than the most routine events leading up to her unfortunate departure. She would be at school every day all during the week, rarely missed a day, and would stay till at least 6 p.m. on most nights. This fact, and the fact that she reserved her weekends solely to be with her fiancé, Jim Standish, were known to all of her co-workers at school. She apparently kept very little from her best friend and assistant, Miss Rawlings. Peggy and Joyce grew up together in a small town in the Midwest, where sports was considered as piously as a religion.
Okay, very good. Let's try that last word instead of ri. Okay, religion. Give me a good R. Religion.
Religion.
There you go. That's it. Okay, let's try a short short I sound. Sorry, on the word Midwest. Midwest. Hello, Donato.
Midwest.
There you go. That's it. Okay, very good. Next up is the word coworkers. So instead of stressing the end of the word, saying coworkers, it's coworkers.
Co-workers.
That's it. Very nice. Very nice. Next we have, okay, routine events. Okay, so on this word here, the stress, instead of being at the end saying routine events, it's routine. So our stress is here at the beginning. The most routine events.
The most routine events.
Very good. And okay, this is the last one here for you. We're working on the R sounds. Okay, so had been safety locked right after. Okay, had been safety locked right after the last student. Try that.
Had been safety locked right after the last student.
There you go. One more time. Try that again.
Had been safety locked right after the last student.
That's it. Much better with the R's. Yeah, your R's did pretty well throughout most of it. There was only those 2 times. Okay, excellent job.
Thanks, chat.
Really good. No problem. Okay, let's go to Amparo. Okay, Amparo, please read from Young Men. Okay, and read down to, okay, Master in Mathematics degree, please.
Okay. Young men and women would train to become skilled in their chosen sport, and the 2 girls excelled in gymnastics. Their hard training caused them to achieve a masculine look in their physical appearance. Their mental attitude and feelings, however, were truly and strongly female. It was this strength in Peggy that attracted Jim to her. He had been brought up with a domineering mother who constantly complained about all her ills and blaming them on her worsening diabetes condition, and a father that was rarely able to sit with the family at dinner time, due to his daytime hours being spent in the local taverns. He would come home and head straight for his bedroom to sleep off the day's libation. Jim, however, went on to become a leader in computer programming with a master in mathematics degree.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Okay, let's take a look at 3 parts here. First up, okay, worsening diabetes condition. So on her worsening diabetes condition.
On her worsening diabetes condition.
Okay, very nice. All right, let's go to this word here. The word is domineering. Domineering.
Domineering.
Okay, very good. And your last one is women. So here, where did you go?
Oh, right here. Line.
Yeah. Okay, so instead of women, okay, with a we sound, use the short e. Women.
Women.
Okay, so young men and women.
Young men and women.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Aline. Aline, let's have you read from he had a knack. Okay, finish his paragraph. Read this next one, and come down to here where it says was to become permanent someday. Please.
Okay. He had a knack for solving logical problems that could only be compared to Einstein. Peggy and Jean met at the gymnastics meet about 2 years ago, when he attended in strictly on a wing while he was bored one Saturday afternoon. He approached her after the event and proceed to explain how mathematics played a major part in her exercises. She not wanting to be rude about not caring, but being interesting in his manner, offered to take her for a cup of coffee. That's what the way their relationship started. In the ensuing months they became quite an affair in the circle of friends. They would go to the beach with one group, to the opera with another group, and even attend rock concerts with still a third group. They made sure that everyone knew their coupling was to become permanent someday.
Okay, very good. Very good. Let's go to the word made. Give me a long A here instead of med. It's a made.
Made.
Very good. Next is the word, okay, ensuing. The stress here is at the end of the word. In the ensuing months. In the ensuing months.
In the ensuing months.
Okay, now, a trick with the word months, okay, is not to pronounce the TH. So instead of saying months, okay, we pronounce it like this. I'm typing it in the Google chat box. Months. Okay?
Months.
Yeah, so forget all about the TH when it's pluralized. So in the
Okay.
ensuing months.
In the ensuing month.
Months. Okay?
Months.
There
Okay.
you go.
In the
Good.
ensuing months.
All right, great. Let's go to this word here instead of manure. Okay, the word is manner. Manner.
Manner.
Very nice. Okay, next up is and preceded. All right, so this word here, make sure to pronounce your ed endings. We had a couple of them where you had jumped over them. They were usually the id sounds, like this one, when it ends with a d. So it's preceded. Try that.
Proceeded.
One more time. Preceded.
Proceeded.
Okay, very good. Next is the word events. After the event. Okay, right here. So instead of event, it's event.
Event.
Okay. Next is afternoon. Okay, stress on the end. Instead of afternoon, it's afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay, very good. Next is, okay, an ed ending here. Okay, make sure to pronounce the ed. It's attended. He attended.
He attended.
Okay, very good. And our last one here is could only. Okay, could only.
Could only.
Great, great, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question, chat?
Sure, what's your question?
The word would here, they would go to the beach. Is conditional here or past?
It's past.
Past.
It's like saying they used to go to the beach.
All right, good. That's the sense I note here. All
Okay.
right.
All right, very good. Okay, all right, let's go to Ken. All right, Ken, please read from they announced their engagement.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Finish this paragraph and read down to where do you want to meet, please?
They announced their engagement with a lavish party thrown by her widowed mother at her palatial home. Mrs. Sims became sole owner of the Sims boat building company when her husband of 42 years succumbed to diabetes and kidney failure. He was only 74 years old. They were married in 1952 while she attended Vassar and was starting up his business. He was 10 years her senior, but the age difference had no bearing on their forward thinking. They waited several years before planning a family. It was in their 15th year of marriage that Peggy was born. He was about to night then, say around 10 o'clock. The inspector persisted. "We all right then. I won't be able to linger too long, since I have to get up early in the morning. Where do you want to meet?"
Okay, very good, very good. Let's take a look here at early instead of early. It's an sound like her. Early.
Early.
Okay, hit that L. Make sure your tongue comes up and touches the top of your mouth. Early.
Early.
There you go. One last time. Early. Great, much better. Let's go to the word marriage, making sure that we're pronouncing the G or the J sound here at the end of the word. It's marriage. There you go. That one's much clearer. Okay, very good. Next up is, okay, the word she. So while, where did you go? So while she attended, all right, well, I'll see if I can find it someplace. Okay, I'll keep looking for it, but let's go to the word failure. Okay, one more time. Failure. There you go. Okay, very good. Next up, here it is. Now I found it. Okay, while she instead of while she attended.
While she attended.
Very nice. Is okay. The word succumbed. That.
Succumbed.
Okay, very nice. And okay, palatial. All right, very good. And your last one here is lavish. Give me a good L at the very beginning.
Lavish.
Okay, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go up to the top here.
Yes, teacher.
Let's have you read from Steph. Hi.
Thank you. Yep, you hear me, teacher?
Okay. Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Please read from Do You Mind? Finish the paragraph here, and then I'll have you. Yep, come down to the bottom of this paragraph where it says, be unsavory at best.
Okay.
Please.
Just a second. Okay. Do you mind coming down here to the station? He replied. I have a few things to show you. Okay, then. I will be there in about an hour. He acceded and hung up the phone. Jim spent the next half hour while showering and dressing, trying to relieve the circumstances surrounding his fiancée's death, knowing full well that the medical examiner's reports attributed it to natural causes. It just didn't make any sense that the police were still investigating it. Inspector Kelly met him at the front door of the police station with a greeting. Good evening, Mr. Standish. Glad you could make it. And they walked into one of the vacant office. Jim could tell from the way the inspector was acting that whatever he was about to disclose would be unsavory at best. Continue, teacher, or stop?
Nope, just tell right there. Very good. Okay, great. Let's try that third to last word. So instead of okay, it's unsavory at best.
Unsavory at best.
Okay, give me a good R there as well. Instead of unsavory, unsavory.
Okay, unsavory. Okay.
There
Okay.
you go. That's it. Okay, very nice. Whatever he was. Okay, so watch your R there on whatever. Okay, so instead of whatever he was. Try that.
Whatever. Okay. Whatever he was.
One more time. Whatever he was.
Whatever he was.
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word vacant. Vacant. Long A at the beginning.
Vacant.
Okay, very nice. Let's try the word greeting right here. Give me a good G-R. Greeting.
Greeting.
Okay, push the tongue down on that R. Greeting.
Greeting.
There you go, much better. One more time. Greeting.
Greeting.
Okay, all right, pretty good. We're getting better. You're gaining much better control of your tongue. Let's go to investigating. Okay, so instead of saying investigating it or investigating it, it's investigating it. The stress is on the VES. Investigating it.
Investigating it. Investigating it.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. And next is the word report. Right here, give me a good R. So the medical examiner's report. So connect that S to the R. Examiner's report.
Okay. The medical examiner's report.
Good. One more time. The medical examiner's report.
The medical examiner's report.
Okay. All right. Good. Good. Let's go to the word surrounding. Give me a good R here. Surrounding.
Surrounding. Surrounding.
There, that's it. Okay, and your last one is hour. So half an hour. Okay. Jim, spend the next half an hour showering.
Half hour.
Okay, good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. All right, nice job.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, let's continue here with Shadow. Okay, Shadow, please read from Do You Remember? Okay, finish this paragraph and read till here where it says, tell me she would, please.
Okay. Do you remember during the preliminary investigation that Miss Sims' friend Joyce Rawlings mentioned that Peggy had complained that afternoon about feeling hyped up all day and that her medication must not be working, allowing her blood sugar to get too high. I later found out that she had type 2 diabetes, which is controlled by oral medication in most cases to control blood sugar. Did you know that she was a diabetic? Surely, in the 2 years that you know her, it must have become apparent. Jim said, I knew she always had pills to take before meals, but she never discussed what they were for, and I never pressed her for an explanation. I figured when she wanted to tell me, she would.
Okay, all right, very good. So let's go to I figured when she wanted to tell me. Try that.
I figured when she wanted to tell me.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's go to, let's see. Okay, right here, instead of know her, okay, it would be knew. That you knew her. That you knew her. Try that.
That you knew her.
Good, one more time. That you knew her.
That you knew her.
Awesome, very good. Let's go to the word most. Okay, instead of in most cases, in most. Okay, so by oral medication in most cases.
Okay, by oral medication in most cases.
Good. Nice job. Nice job. And let's see here. Last one. Hyped. Hyped up. Hyped up.
Hyped up.
One more time. Hyped up.
Hyped up.
Great. Great. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Very nice. Let's go to Paco.
Okay.
The officer added. Okay. And let's have you read down to here where it says that the case isn't closed, he asked.
All right. The officer added, another thing that I was made aware of by my friends at the bank was that she recently added your name to her sizable bank account in readiness of your impending nuptials. I wonder why, with her massive assets, there wouldn't be a prenuptial contract protecting them. He must have really trusted you. We were very much in love, Jim answered. Another strange discovery I came across was when I asked her doctor about her condition. He informed me that diseaseness is not caused by high blood sugar. Jim shifted nervously in his chair. Then, what are you trying to tell me, Inspector? That the case isn't closed? He asked.
Oops, there we go. I thought I was muted. I was not. Very nice. Let's go to, all right, so, okay, let's practice this. Nervously.
Nervously.
Okay, so Jim shifted nervously in his chair.
Jim shifted nervously in his chair.
Okay, good. Let's go to the word sugar. Instead of sugar with an U, it's sugar.
Sugar.
Okay. All right, very nice. Next up is, okay, all right, massive right here. So this is massive assets. Why with her massive assets?
Why with her massive assets?
Okay, one more time. Assets.
Why with her massive assets?
Okay, so now take off that and that S. Okay, we're going to practice that just like that. So asset.
Asset.
Good. One more time. Asset.
Asset.
Okay, now
Asset.
we're just going to add the S. Assets.
Assets.
Good. One more time. Assets.
Assets.
Okay, all right. Pretty good. Now, when we pronounce this TS, okay, we don't want to finish that T sound. So what you're saying is assets. Okay, it's assets. It's together.
Assets.
There you go. That's it. The way that you were saying it, you were adding an extra consonants as saying assets. Okay, and it was a little too much. Okay, there's too many S's there. Okay, but then this time, yes, the T and the S, they're formed together. Okay?
All right.
All right, let's go to the word readiness. Instead of readiness, it's readiness.
Readiness.
Okay, very nice. Next up is sizable. Sizable.
Sizable.
Okay, very good. Sizable. And our last one here. Okay, pronouncing the NTL. Okay, in this word recently, the T is not going to be pronounced. Okay, so don't worry about it. So it's recently. Recently.
Recently.
Good. One more time. Recently.
Recently.
Good. Good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thanks you.
No problem. Okay, let's go to Donato. Well, with these facts. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to Read down to here. It says, Mr. Standish.
Okay. Well, with these facts to ponder, the coroner and myself started digging into the basic facts surrounding the case, like looking into the possibility that she might have been poisoned or some such thing. The post-mortem records show some strange results with commonly known toxins, he added. They, in themselves, don't raise any red flags, but together they paint a very different picture. It seems that their characteristics had been altered by some outside influence, such as an exotic herb or plant, like resin or ricin. Resin? What the hell is resin? Jim inquired, as he squirmed in his seat once more. It's a rare and extremely powerful poison. Once in the bloodstream, it kills in a few days in 99% of the cases where it's used. But I would suspect that you already knew that. Did you, Mr. Standish?
Okay, very good. Now this is going to be, didn't you? Or sorry, didn't you, Mr. Standish?
Didn't you, Mr. Standish?
Okay, very good. Okay, next up, okay, we're going to try extremely powerful poison. Extremely powerful poison.
Extremely? Sorry, can you repeat?
Yep, give me a good R on extreme. Extremely powerful poison.
Extremely powerful poison. Extremely powerful poison.
Good, good, nice job. This is this is a chemical. Okay, it kills people. It is ricin. Ricin.
Ricin.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Let's go to the word characteristics right here. Instead of characteristics, characteristics.
Characteristics.
Okay, one more time. Characteristics.
Characteristics.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Next up is a very different picture. Give me good R's here. A very different picture.
A very different picture.
That's it. Very nice. Okay. All right, let's go to, let's see. Okay. All right, last one here. Post-mortem records. Okay, it's focusing on the R here into the RN records. The post-mortem records.
The post-mortem records.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thanks, Chad.
No problem. All right, let's go to Amparo. Okay, Amparo, please read from UC and finish this paragraph, or finish the story, please. Okay, I don't know if Amparo has gotten back yet. Nope. Okay, let's go to Aline.
Hey.
All right, let me have you finish up the story reading from UC, please.
Okay. You see, I found her glucometer and test script along with the lancet she used in testing her blood sugar. It looks as though someone, you, dipped some of those lancets in resin before she used them. We found 3 that hadn't been used still in their container, and the health department ran a few tests on them. It was resin all right and were extremely deadly to anyone pricking their finger with them. I'm afraid you're going to the jail for murder, Mr. Standish.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Let's try this word here. Instead of murder, it's murder. Murder. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Next is the word still. Right here, instead of stew. Okay, give me a good L sound. Instead of an oo, it's still.
Still.
Very nice. Very good. Okay, this word here, instead of used, it's used. So that hadn't been used. That hadn't been used.
That hadn't been used.
So it's been used. That hadn't been used.
That hadn't been used.
Okay. So let's try used one more time. So you're adding in that E sound. The E is silent. Instead of used, it's used.
Used.
There, that's it. That's it. Okay. Right here, same thing. Instead of dipped, it's dipped. Try that.
Dipped.
Okay, very nice. And this toxin one more time. This is ricin. Instead of risen, ricin.
Risen.
Rice. Give me an unvoiced S. Rice. Ricin.
Rice.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, you guys, let's go to our next story. Okay. The link is here. Okay, and if you want it in the Google chat, there it is for you as well. Okay, Aline, let's have you read just a little bit more to finish up your term. Please read from her favorite place down to here where it says severe drought last month. Please.
Okay. Her favorite place to be was the old abandoned place up the street from her house. Her 6 friends and her held meetings there, shared their biggest secrets, sleepovers, and it's where they came up with the plan that saved the people of Willentown from a severe drought last month.
Okay, very good. So this word here, the word is severe, a severe drought last month.
A severe drought last month.
Okay, very nice. Here we have the word saved. Instead of saved, it's saved.
Saved.
Mm-hmm. And we also have, okay, the word shared. Instead of shared, shared.
Shared.
Okay, very nice. And our last one here is abandoned. Okay, make sure to pronounce these N's. We have an N right here and an N here. Abandoned.
Abandoned.
Okay, one more time. Abandoned.
Abandoned.
Okay, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, let's go to, let's see here. Ken? Okay, Ken, please read from They Had All Been. And read down to, go ahead and read down to the end where it says, have an emergency meeting, please.
Okay. They had all been working together to try and revive it. It had practically no roof. The paint was peeling, and the old machines that once made quality leather shoes were now buried under 50 years' worth of dust. Not to mention the scraggly little tree that grew in the center of the meeting room. She went up the overgrown walkway, up to the door that was a plank of wood. As she was about to set the plank aside, she saw a piece of paper on it. As her eyes glanced over it, a huge stone sank in her chest. She grabbed it and ran inside. Her nimble body weaved around the machines and nails jutting up from the floor. Breathless, she entered the small classroom-sized meeting room, where she saw 2 of her friends sitting. "Hey, you guys," called the others. "We have to have an emergency meeting."
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word call. Give me good L's here. So call the others. Call the others.
Call the others.
Okay,
Others.
others. Others. Call the others.
Call the others.
Very good. All right, let's go to the word ran. Okay, instead of ran inside, it's ran inside.
Ran inside. Ran inside.
Okay, very nice. Okay, next up is the word saw instead of saw with an oo sound at the end. It's saw. She saw a piece of paper.
She saw a piece of paper.
Okay, give me a good sh sound on she. She saw a piece of paper.
She saw a piece of paper.
Okay, good. Here you had called this the walkaway. Okay, so it's walkway.
Walkway.
Okay, very nice. This word here is pronounced scraggly. Scraggly.
Scraggly.
One more time. Scraggly.
Scraggly.
Okay, next up is buried. Buried under 50 years worth of dust. Buried.
Buried under 50 years worth of dust.
Okay, so here instead of buried, it's buried. Buried.
Buried.
Okay, one more time.
Buried.
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 Okay, all right. Let's go to your last word here. This is machines. Instead of machines, it's machines.
Machines.
Okay, give me an sh sound. Machines. Machines.
Machines.
Okay, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Let's go to Ter.
Yes, teacher.
All right, Ter, please read from her best friend. Okay, and read down to here where it says, now we just sit and wait, please.
Okay, just wait. Okay, just stop me, teacher, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because I didn't. Okay, her best friend, her best friend looked up at her with a wonder look on his face. What's the problem, Cordia? Fear bubbled up inside her like a Coca-Cola. Jocko, please just call them. Okay. He took his cell phone out of his pocket, dialed the number, and put it on speaker. Hey, Athena. Hey, Jock. What's up? We need you at the abandoned factory. ASAP. Emergency meeting. Okay, I'll be right over. I can pick up Judy on my way there if you want. That's great, thank you. He hung up and began dialing again. Now I'll call the other two. The phone rang, and then it picked up. Jack, how are you? Teacher, continue?
Yes.
Okay. Jack, how are you? Harry, we need you here at the AP now. We have an emergency meeting. Can you grab Blythe on your way here? Sure thing. I'll be right there. He hung up and then looked up at the corridor. Now we just sit in and wait. She walked over.
All right, just till there.
Okay, teacher, sorry.
All right, very good, very good. It took you just a touch to get warmed up, but then once you got into the rhythm, it sounded really good. Okay, your R's were really nice. Even your endings, like here and there, some of them were just a touch off, but for the most part, they were really good. Okay, excellent job.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Let's practice this word here. He hung up.
Okay, he hung up.
Very good. Okay, this word here is pronounced ASAP. ASAP.
ASAP.
Okay.
ASAP.
Now, it stands for as soon as possible. But when we say that, we say ASAP. Okay?
ASAP. Okay, ASAP.
All right. Next one here is pocket. Okay? So most of your P's were pretty good, like put, speaker, okay, please. This was the only one where it came out as bucket. Okay, so give me a good P. So a cell phone out of his pocket. Excuse me, cell phone out of his pocket.
Okay, cell phone out of his pocket.
There you go. Okay, let's go to, all right, last one here. You added a sound in between best and friend, saying her besta friend, besta. So we're going to say best friend. So we don't really need to say that T, okay? It's best friend, best friend.
Best friend.
Mm-hmm. Good, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. Now, Allison.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Very good. Now, we just have a little bit left. You came in a little bit late in class, so I'm
Yes.
going to have you read just a touch here, okay?
Okay, don't worry.
Okay, so let me have you read from she walked over down to bad, please.
Okay, perfect. She walked over to the podium at the front of the room and picked up the gavel. Okay, I hope they get here soon. This is urgent. Callista, Jake, you're my best friend here. Just remember that whatever happens, we stay friends no matter what. That's when she heard the muffled footsteps of her friends walking through the building. Her friends Athena and Judy came walking in. Hey Cordia, you haven't called an EM in a long time. Must be bad.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so your ed endings like here, muffled. Okay, that was really good. It's the ones when it is the ed ending that sounds like a T. So here, instead of saying picket, right, this word is picked. The word is picked. Try that. Okay, try that, Allison. It's picked.
Okay. Picked.
There you go. Good. And the other one here is instead of walk it, it's walked.
Walked. She walked.
There you go. Good. Now, your L's were pretty good. The only time we lost one was right here. Okay. Actually, there's the other one. Okay. So here, let's try the L at the end. Instead of gavel, it's gavel.
Gavel.
And building. Try that.
Building.
Good. Good. All right. Nice job. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm out of town. I need to, or out of time, not out of town. But I need to run to my my next class. Okay, it was great having you here. Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to take a break until tomorrow night. Okay.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Take care. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Nice
See
to
ya.
meet you.